My name's Natasha Leggero, and I'm a comedian, and we're here in my glamorous hotel room, and can't wait to see what I look like. Or wait, hold on, let me do another one. Well, getting dressed up and doing my act are very different things. Yeah, the getting dressed up, it's a little cold here, and you know, everyone's pretty casual, so, you know, I kind of feel like I'm resting here in Portland. When I'm in Portland, I rest. Is that rude? Except for a photo shoot, then we can go all out. But the crowds here have been great. It's really, everyone really wants to laugh. I don't know what the, some girl who interviewed me yesterday said that she had just sent out an evite for her suicide and just got a lot of maybes. So she was kind of depressed about that. And then we were all laughing, and then she kind of told us she was serious. And then I stopped the interview, and it was kind of awkward. But maybe that's a glimpse as to why people want to laugh. Because they also want to die. One thing I love about Portland is, by the way, I know it's not everybody, just like, you know, the general vibe you get. It's the people running the festival, it's very funny to see, like, all these slackers having to problem solve. And they get very harried and kind of start running around, making decisions, like, you know, just having to make those fast decisions. It's very entertaining to watch. The line, I guess, is, you know, you want to be making fun of a general attitude of a place or a type of person or a certain job that someone has, and maybe not like outing specific people or, you know, there's a balance you can find. And a lot of times when I make fun of, like, people and how society is kind of falling apart, it's with the intention of things maybe getting better and, you know, maybe bringing that to people's mind. Like, maybe they never thought of that, like how people are acting and how people are talking, and you don't have to do that, and you can kind of, like, be a little more civilized and read a novel once in a while, and, you know, I don't know. So it's not what the intent is, not to hurt, but to try to just kind of shine light on something and then maybe make people realize it and, you know, perhaps do something different. But, you know, like, for example, when I was at Rite Aid and this woman was clipping her nails and they were flying in my face while she was ringing me up. It's like, that was something that I was, you know, and then when I talk about it, I'm just reacting to it. Because, I mean, who does that? Like, how can you think that that is appropriate? Like, I don't know what that, like, just public grooming? I mean, I realize we have to multitask, you know, as technology presses down upon us, but come on. You don't need to, like, yeah. So anyway, things will happen, and then you'll kind of react to them and write about it and talk about it on stage, and then hopefully, like, you'll find a way to, like, make it funny, and then add some things that maybe aren't true to try to make it, you know, a whole story. But it's usually, like, based in truth, for me anyway. Yeah, people, I don't know. I mean, you kind of see, I think as a comedian, you start to kind of train your eyes and ears to sort of notice things that other people kind of are letting slide by. So, because you're constantly looking and observing and seeing how people treat you. And, like I was in a plane coming here, and the flight attendant was, it was a guy, and I asked him if he could help me. I couldn't get my suitcase up, and he looked at me like I was crazy, and he was like, I don't have insurance, and I could hurt myself. And I was like, are you serious? And then the other woman who was the flight attendant was like, oh, I can't believe she asked you to do that. I wouldn't do it. And they were just like so appalled. Like everything's just, I think the airplane industry is a good example of the way things are going, like the decline. Like there used to be food, there used to be silverware, people were civilized, they would talk to you, bring you stuff. Like now, like a lot of flights, they don't even have drinks anymore. And the flight attendant just barrels through, move your hands, move your hands, move your hands. It's just terrible. So I think but if you ever get to fly first class, which I don't very often, but when you do, it's like, oh, this is how it's supposed to be. Okay. Everyone's nice to you. Although that thing did happen in first class when the flight attendant, I'm like, I'm a woman and you're a man. Well, you're a flight attendant, so I guess you're not really a man. Oh, that man was terrible. But in Seattle, we did some radio, and the pre-interviewer asked us some questions. He asked us what we wanted to talk about, and we had 5 topics, and he's like, we need one more. And so we're like, well, we're really looking for mushrooms. And so he wrote that down, and then the radio DJ, he got mad, when it came to that one, and he's like, this must not be true, you guys can't be druggies, and it was kind of awkward, and then he just kind of ended the interview. But Duncan said that's the only way we're probably going to get cool people at the concert, is if you make an announcement that you're looking for drugs. Or think it's funny. Oh, yeah, that happens a lot. Like bombing at the cleaners. You're trying to make jokes or trying to get information for a joke, and then nobody's amused. Yeah, that happens a lot. You kind of have to not care. Nobody gets me. Only Portland understands. Are there really signs on every bridge saying, don't jump?
No.
Because we saw 2.
There are some.
Here's the thing about Portland. Everyone here seems pretty smart. A lot of people have gone to college. I mean, I've met more strippers with graduate degrees in Portland. They're... And, the hecklers here, everyone seems smart. Look up.
Oh, close.
Everyone seems smart, but then they're all kind of crazy. Mm-hmm. Right? That's a funny combination. It's not dumb people. Although there is this one girl who is will not leave me alone, and she keeps changing her name. Portland's the only place where you find someone asking yourself, what was your name last year? She's was trying to walk me through I had met her before, but she's changed her name twice since. Anyway, those types of people, you don't see a lot of those on the road. Anything Beyonce's in.
That's a new film.
I wanted to play Etta James. Beyonce gets all the parts I try to audition for. We're pretty much in competition in Hollywood, and she's a little younger than I am. I think her publicists say she's 24, so maybe that's why. These shows I'm doing here in Portland, I'm trying to do new material. I remember what I was doing last year, so I'm trying to do new stuff, because I'm assuming a lot of people have still not gotten out of Portland. And it's a lot of the same people. Look up, you said? And by the way, you guys, I really love it here. I wouldn't come back. I think it's very cool. And, okay, I just want you guys to know that. Yeah, I mean, I think it's important to be constantly writing. It's just very challenging. A lot of comics will write on stage, and Some will kind of write, think of topics and then write in the day on them before they go on stage and try to memorize some certain things. I'm more of that type. But often things will happen on stage where you come up with a good thing. Like when I was here last year, this guy in the front row, all during my set, he was taking little bites off of a root of ginger and then putting it back in his pocket and then eating it. And so, like, I interviewed him on stage. That was pretty funny. So it's just like sometimes those things will happen where you want to, bring attention to it.